Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a fun video today. It's been a while that I've done anything like this, I think. I've got a couple comic books in this package that I'm gonna open. And so a quick backstory to what I've got there. A friend of mine that I grew up with in Tennessee, which he lives in California nowadays, but this is the first issue of his comic Forbidden Museum. He's a writer. He's the writer of this. I can't remember the artist in this. I'll have to look. I can't remember the name of the artist. But my friend Craig Sawyer wrote this comic, Forbidden Museum. It's pretty cool. He had sent me this first issue last year. It was well after he had already gotten it in print and everything, and I was late in the game. And this is one that it's the same comic for the first issue, but a variant cover. So you got this one. I think you can actually order this off the site that I just ordered these off of. It's a print-on-demand site. And then that's the variant cover. With those last year, he even sent me some cool stuff with the first issue, and that was some little trading cards. One's from one of the characters in there called Gilgod, which is kind of based on the creature from the Black Lagoon in a way. And then you got this one. Let me show that one again too. Trading cards. They even got cool little write-ups on the back of them. But the second one is Wolf Beast. The premise of Forbidden Museum, to let you know, is some guy, he inherits this museum from, can't remember his uncle, his dad, whoever. I got to reread these. I read them when I first got them. It's been a while. I'm definitely going to reread the first issue because I have the second issue in this, along with the first issue of something he also wrote called Mars City Vice, which is kind of it's a futuristic setting on Mars, probably, of course. And, you know, all I know is what the images I've seen, and it's kind of like something in the vein of Miami Vice, but it's on Mars. He also had sent me a cool little collector pen from Forbidden Museum, and it's like a Dracula on there, which I don't know if that's what it has the name on there, I think, but I can't remember. So anyway, let's get to the opening of what I just received. I'm tickled. These were, he didn't send these to me. I saw he had shared on Instagram and Twitter last week, I believe, or it was either last week or the week before. Anyway, he had shared about, you know, his second issue being out, and if you hadn't picked it up, you could get it from this certain site, which the place that you order from is Kablam or something, Indie Planet. If I can, I'll try to put a link in the description for you to go there if you would be interested in these. It's a print-on-demand place. So you put in how many copies of each issue you're wanting, and they print them up and send them out. So let's see what we got here. This is exciting. This is something fun, man. I know it's not toy related, but it is in the same realm of stuff that, you know, a lot of us like, or I know I love. I love comic books. I love toys as well. I love You know, I love science fiction. I love all kinds of different things. I'm real eclectic. So what do we got here? The invoice. We've got an ad showing you a bunch of different stuff from Indie Planet. Kablam! Digital printing. Look at that. That's pretty cool, man. It's got me interested because, you know, I had been developing a graphic novel type story. It's really a story that should be told in many different things, to be honest with you. But let's look at this. There's issue 2. Isn't that lovely? That's beautiful. I can't wait to refresh I'm going to read the first issue again before I read this issue, because I just want to refresh my memory. They're just, it's the average size comic book, you know. It's not a graphic novel. And this is issue 2. Just kind of give you an idea what you're looking at. It's pretty cool, really good artwork. I like it. I like what I see. You know, look at that. Pretty cool, man. I'm just tickled to death. I was able to actually purchase these issues this time. You know, like, I didn't ask him to help me out or send me anything. Like, I didn't request anything for free last year or whenever it was he sent those to me, but I just hit him up and said, hey, I missed out on the first round, and he said, yeah, I still got some issues. I'll send you something. Give me your address. And that was real cool, man. You know, it's awesome to see people I grew up with, people I went to school with, doing the thing, you know, like writing their own comic books, writing short stories that are in compilations of, you know, what do they call them? You know what I mean. A collection of like a bunch of different stories by different authors. Crap, my mind's going blank. Let's look at this, though. Here's Mars City Vice. I'm really interested in this. This originally came out, I remember when he was promoting this. It was originally done on digital format, and I saw the artwork, read a little bit of the captions and stuff back then, but I'm one of those that I like it in hand. I like it on the paper. I like to see it, smell it, you know, but it looks killer artwork also, I think. I think we got something good going here. I'm anxious to read this. This is something completely new to me. Now, I knew about it, like I said, but reading it in full for the first time. Now, there's an issue 2 on there, but I went ahead and just ordered issue 1 along with issue 2 of Forbidden Museum. And once I read these, I will be ordering at least issue 2 of Mars City. I'm kind of curious to some of the other stuff that this place is carrying. I'm thinking about doing some research on some of the titles that I see here, and maybe I might even ask old Craig if he suggests anything that they're printing there that would be worthy of my purchase. So what I'm going to try to do is put a link. I'm going to see about putting a link in to that site that you order these from. And after I get these read, I want to do like a brief overview of excuse me, I want to try to do a brief overview, kind of a review, but it's just going to be me, you know, sharing the basic premise of it and telling you what I think, which I already know. I like Forbidden Museum. It's not just because he's my friend. I mean, you know, Craig has always been a good writer. He's a good artist even too, but you know, he's focused more on his writing. And like I said, check him out, Craig Sawyer. He's on Instagram. I can't remember his handle necessarily exactly. He's on Twitter. I'll have to go and look at all that and try to remember and put it in the description for you. But until next time, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm just tickled, man. Like, this is a fun video. I hope you had fun watching me share with you something that a friend of mine, a dear brother, has done, has written, and collaborated with some artists and done. And I'm looking forward to reading these. And he's got something out right now too. I just saw where he had posted about it. It's a story in a condominium, you know, a book of some other writers and stuff all compiled together, and he's got a story in there. I believe that's the one about, he just recently had that put out. It's about the Bell Witch. I'm kind of curious to that. But that's it for the day. I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, Mr. Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.